Hi there. We're going to be doing a little bit of mobility for the thoracic spine. So the thoracic spine is right in the middle of your back. It's going to run from the bottom of your neck all the way down to the middle of your back. So we have 12 vertebrae there. And sometimes that area gets really locked up due to kyphosis, which is when we slouch or we round the spine like so. And those vertebrae get stuck. And when that happens, we get all these other complications. The shoulders internally rotate, we get impingement here, and then we get this forward head posture, which causes a lot of issues for the cervical spine. So keeping your thoracic spine is extremely important, and I like to think about it like keeping your heart open, because you have to constantly think about lifting the sternum, lifting up the breastbone, opening up your heart so you spread the collarbones nice and wide, but yet you soften the low ribs down. And then we have this mobility through our shoulders when that area is unlocked. Another culprit of thoracic spine stickiness is the way that we breathe. So sometimes the breath gets very stagnant up this area, and it kind of skips a beat. So if you breathe and you just start to notice, can you easily get breath up into the chest without using the shoulders or the neck to breathe? So it's really being able to laterally expand the rib cage and send the lungs in all four directions like a compass. You're going north, south, east, and west. That's a good way to tell if your thoracic spine is open or not. Because when you're slouching, just try to breathe this way. Notice how it gets stuck, and then notice how there gets tension in your shoulders and your neck. So to release your thoracic spine, we're going to start with a foam roller. So take a foam roller, and you're going to place it back behind you like so. These are all my other toys. Come on down. So it's right where like the bottom of your shoulder heads are. So the wings of the shoulder heads. Cross your arms over your chest. Tuck your chin in slightly so you keep your neck in line with your spine. And then from here, just lift your hips. Use your feet like gliders and roll right in between the shoulder blades. Using your breath, long, deep inhales and equal exhales. What we're doing is just getting the soft tissue to loosen up, using the breath and the pressure to do that. You can also take your hands behind your head if that's more comfortable for your neck. Okay. So you can also stop, place the hips onto the ground, and then from here, open up the shoulders nice and wide so that you're broadening across the collarbone, elbows spread, and then lean back. Take a full breath, full exhale, inhale, exhale. And you can go up and down the spine like that. You're just looking for those points that are a little sticky. And think of it like a crunching motion here without pulling on the neck. Okay. So that's one way to do some soft tissue work with the foam roller. Another thing that you can do is you can take 2 lacrosse balls or racquetballs or tennis balls, and you can put them into a sock. Okay, this is an old sock. And form a little tool like this. And what you're going to do is lie all the way back, and you're just going to place the little sack that we made right here, right between your shoulders. So all these different areas. And we're going to lie back. Okay. Tie your hair back. It's long. Just kidding. And then from here, hold. And you can just kind of move around here and just do that same little motion. This one's a lot more intense, especially if you're using lacrosse balls for this one. So they're a little bit denser. You might want to start with softballs or racquetballs. They're going to have a little bit more give. Okay, but you can just hold here and go a little bit side to side. Use your breath. Okay, so just a couple minutes there. That's very, very beneficial. So the next step after we release that area is we want to rebalance. And to do that, we're going to work with a few mobility drills. So I'm going to tie my hair back here. All right, you're going to come onto your knees into a kneeling position. Knees directly underneath the hips, wrists underneath of the elbows, underneath of the shoulders, so everything stacked appropriately, spine nice and long and neutral, drawing the navel in. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the pelvis stable. So try not to let the pelvis move side to side or open up. We're going to be working through this area. We want our twist to come from the navel and the thoracic spine. So you're going to take one hand, take it back behind your head, bring the elbow in to touch the eye of the opposite elbow or the forearm, and then come up. Use your breath. Exhale. Twist. And I like to hold here and breathe. Inhale, grow longer through the spine. Exhale, twist deeper to open. Slowly come back. And lift, exhale. So I'm pressing my opposite hand into the ground. I'm lifting and twisting. I'm keeping my navel drawn in, and I'm twisting around the axis of the spine. So gain that rotation. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring it in and twist. Slowly come back and open. Okay, so those are a few drills that you can do. Another really great one for this area is to take your blocks and you're going to set one block up like so, okay, and the other one's going to be here for your head, and you're going to lie back and take your head back to the block. Make sure you're comfortable. Your knees can be bent, and this is just going to allow you to move the thoracic spine in if you have a little bit of that roundedness. And then it allows you to open up the shoulders. You can stay here for about 10, 20 minutes. As long as you want, you can stay here. As long as you have time for. This one's so rejuvenating. You can extend the legs. Helps to release the psoas and hip flexors. Right. Oh, that one's so nice. And then another thing, it really comes down to just being more mindful of how we carry ourselves through life. And when we come up against stressful situations, are we breathing and can we keep our alignment? So working on that posture, what we can do is we can take our blocks, take them by our sides, and you're going to come to a yoga posture called Dandasana, staff pose. Okay, so you're going to make sure that your sits bones are on the ground, legs together. Okay, flex your feet so your toes come back towards the shins. Push out through the inner arches of your feet and then hug the pinky toe side of your foot back and in. Okay, firm those thighs, lengthening the hamstrings. When you do that, you're going to feel your root right below your belly button. You're going to feel that drawn in and activate. And then it's like you're lifting up. It's like imagine one of those people at Muscle Beach and they're climbing up the rope, okay? So you're climbing up the rope of your spine and you're lifting your heart up towards the ceiling, okay? And then the shoulder heads relax down and the head just blossoms nice on top in alignment. Okay, blocks at the sides. And you're just going to press, light pressure to press down. Shoulder heads open. Full, long, deep breaths. And what we're working on here is pulling the thoracic spine in. So the sternum comes forward. A lot of times we do this, and we get all this pain from here up to here, and then we get this forward head posture. But when we lift the heart up and we pull the sternum in, boom, now now we're lifted, and now we're strengthening all those muscles. Now, this may be kind of intense in the beginning if you're just starting out because the muscles of the back, the spinal erectors, and the rhomboids they're not used to pulling their weight. So you're waking them up. And the more often you practice this good posture and you do these mobility drills, the better you're going to feel. The more open and expansive you're going to be able to feel and breathe. And you'll notice that sometimes just correcting this will help correct lower back pain or neck pain. Everything's integrated. So thank you so much for taking care of your thoracic spine. I will see you soon.